Hello and welcome to this special interview with us is this new superintendent of MARGIBI County, Antonin Vitua Waterbat Duncan, the first female superintendent of MARGIBI County. Welcome to Front Page Africa, madam.
Thank you so much, and thanks for coming to my office for this tete-a-tete.
Congratulations on your appointment and subsequent induction.
Thank you also for that.
All right, as the MARGIBI County's first female superintendent, appointed by President Joseph Boakai and recently inducted, what are your thoughts on the absence of all the MARGIBI Legislative Caucus members do your induction?
I don't want that to be an issue or a subject of discussion in MARGIBI County because my caucus and I, we are in good relationship. During the induction program, I think there was just some mistake along the way, like my team or my program planner said they extended the invitation, and the honorable caucus said that they did not receive the invitation. So we handled that. I got in touch with them and told them, apologize to all of them for any inconvenience that may have caused them not to attend the program, and we are on foot. We are collaborating well.
Moving forward, how do you plan to address any potential rift or lack of cooperation between your administration and members of the MARGIBI caucus?
I don't want to be pessimistic. I think we are on good footing, so I don't want to preempt a rift. My prayer is that the collaboration should continue for the betterment of our county. So right now, I don't want to say, I preempt that there will be a rift. There should be no rift between us because I had no intention of, a rift being created between us.
But this is a political office. That there may come, this misunderstanding might come.
Can be a solution. It's not just, someone doing something and you reacting to it. You need to find out why. Read somebody's mind and know the reason behind their thoughts. So I think if there's any misunderstanding that, when it came with the induction, we had dialogue and we settled those issues.
So regarding the issue of accountability, what specific steps you will take to hold your predecessor accountable during his tenure as superintendent of MARGIBI County?
During my induction, I did say that I'm going to have an audit, and I don't want to say I'm trying to hold my predecessor. My intent of the audit is not to get after somebody. My intent of the audit is for the people in MARGIBI County to know where this administration is starting from. And this is why I said the audit will be done in good faith. It's not to get at anybody or make anybody to know that they are, bad in the county. No, I don't intend to derail any of my predecessor for that matter. But it's just that the country should know where I am starting from and where, I'm going to end. I also propose that at the end of my tenure, I'm going to also propose for an audit so that the people will know where I start.
Are you being able to get a tenure over note?
Yes, I got a tenure over note from Honorable Jerry Vanney. He brought it to my office. Though there are a lot of questions that, we need to settle down with. I met with the caucus and discussed it with the caucus, and I'm putting down some communication to make those inquiries known to him, so maybe he can address himself to it.
All right. So what mechanism or processes you put in place to ensure a transparent review of previous administrations, policies, project, and financial management?
Can you do that question again?
What mechanism or processes you will put in place to ensure a transparent review of previous administration, policies, projects, and financial management?
This is where my questions I talk about when it comes to the turnover note. Those are questions that I need to ask Honorable Vanney as to the projects that he mentioned in the turnover note, 22 projects. I need to know the location of the projects. Those that are stalled, those that we have, the county still have liability to contractors. I need to see the contract, the agreement that was between the administration and the contractor. So they are all part of the questions that I said I have some inquiry to make so that he can address it and make it clearer to me.
So how soon would that be?
As soon as possible.
All right. So in terms of development plans, what are your priorities for MARGIBI County, and how do you plan to involve the county holistically in shaping and implementing these projects?
In having the county to be part of the project, we have a county city. That way you want the citizen, I think they have another nomenclature in the local government act, but it's just to get the citizens in the county and the various districts so that they can come up with what actually they want. I could want something for a particular district, it may not be what the citizens there want. So we want to get their input. Because at the end of the day, you want the citizens to take ownership of the project. So that's one of it.
So on the issue of how do you intend to leverage your relationship or position with the President Bogai to secure support and resources for development initiatives in MARGIBI County?
Yeah, most of the time we come in office like this, we depend on government funding to come, before we can get on our feet. And I just want to have add applause to that. Seeing the President's nomination and appointment of me being the superintendent of MARGIBI County, I want to have a kind of project proposal ready, and I would discuss it with my caucus and with my minister, and discuss with them that I want to create projects, read a proposal, and the proposal can carry to the office of the President. You ask their development partners that can come across the President. So if you have your project there, he can easily sell to some of his partners that are coming in and want to have some developmental initiative in the country. So MARGIBI could be on our map for that. So I'm going to do a lot of projects that I see. We have our county guest house. That guest house been standing there for some years now. We want to make use of the guest house. And my own intent is if we can make that guest house to turn into a maternity center, to be an attachment to the hospital, where you're only going to have pregnant women and children, and that will bring some relief to the occupation of the patients in the hospital. But we got it ready on the board now, and I want to say thanks to my senators, the caucus, for the backing they having, the force that they are using, and their influence in the both houses that they are using to have CH Rennie Hospital to be reconstructed. So if we have that building to be a maternity center, it's going to be MARGIBI going to be the first hospital, I would say, in the country that will be having the hospital and having a maternity center. But again, we have to throw it out to see what the county wants out of that. Because the building can be sitting just there over the years in and years out, just sitting there without being used. A lot of money being spent on that building, so we need to make it functional.
All right, so what are the strategies do you have in mind for fostering collaboration between your administration, local government authorities, and other stakeholders to accelerate development efforts?
We have to have meetings. We have our payroll meetings. In that meeting, stakeholders or heads of agency in the county, they come and bring all their achievements and their challenges. And like I said in my introduction speech, as of September, we're going to be giving a quarterly briefing to the county, where every sector we have to give to the public what you are doing, what have you achieved over the months, that you've been in your offices. So we're going to have events like that. But mainly, we have our pillar meeting where we come together and discuss our issue, what will we do, what are the challenges, what are the achievements, and these are just some of the things that we have to be doing, periodically, so that we can have our own thoughts on course.
With the accession of these meetings, can you highlight any specific project or program that you envision implementing to address the present needs and challenges facing MARGIBI?
Yes, like I said, there's nothing more water than health. And we have a whole county, MARGIBI carrying over 300 and some more citizens in this county. And you cannot have those kind of population where you don't have any kind of good hospital that will adhere to emergency or illnesses of the people in the country. So our health is the paramount. We are really, really anticipating that the hospital be reconstructed so that, our people who are sick and they don't have to be going to Monrovia or getting to Ghana to go, our hospital will be here. So in line with that, one of the things I want to do is I'm still talking it over with some individuals that are areas. Is we need to build our human resource capacity for the hospital. I know other areas will come, but if we are targeting of having a new running hospital, the hospital may not look the same way it was. It should be modernized. So in Liberia, we see that a lot of things. Every little headache will run to Ghana. Every little headache will run to Ghana. Every little son will go to India. But if we have our hospital in MARGIBI County, we have those modern medical equipments that are coming. Then people will not run from Liberia to go to Ghana or go to India. So one of my targets is we found our citizens that are interested where they can be able to go out of the country to be trained in the usage of medical equipment.
Most of them to specialize, right?
Yeah, to specialize in the operation of medical equipment. And then if we are bringing the equipment in, then we know that we have people that can operate on them. But we don't have trained people. Now that Liberia cannot afford to bring the equipment. But who's going to operate on them? Are we going to hire foreigners to come outside? If you hire someone out of the country to come into your country to do such, you should know that money that you're supposed to be paying, hiring, going to be like triple. So we need to prepare. We got to bring people here. We got
they are MARGIBians who are medical doctors.
Yes, we got to bring people here. So all we need to do now, focusing on saying, we have a new CHO. We discussed that we can have our citizens go and be treated in areas and come. And when we have our hospital, we want it to be a modern hospital. Maybe a referral hospital for Liberia, for that matter.
That's a big dream.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not impossible.
with these planes, right?
Yeah.
What do you envisage from the Firestone, the SRSC, and other companies that are in the county in terms of supporting your administration to succeed?
We already started having meetings with some of them. I had meetings with Firestone to discuss with them. We have China Union, we got other people that are doing some mineral ventures in our county. We need to meet up with them. First, we want to know your own social corporate responsibility to the community you are operating and to the country for that matter. So we can see where they can fit in terms of the status of the county right now. I made this county on 0.00 as I'm sitting here.
Wow.
Yes, not, you got $500 US dollar in US dollar account, you have 500,000 Liberian dollars. That's nothing for a county like MARGIBI County to start anything on. You have all the vehicles down. It has been a stall for me to even take a county tour, but that's the challenge that I have, and I know that we can gain over those challenges and things like that. So we're going to be liaising with our partners and see where they can fit in, and we have our county moving. They are our partners in the county, so we cannot have any constraint that we have. In a friendly manner, we can reach out to them and see how we can have our county moving.
For some time, the scholarship fund from the county has stalled. Is there any plan to revamp that sector?
Yes, those are one of the discussions that I want to have with Firestone. We talked with Firestone on that. They told us that they got scholarship that is sponsoring students in Cottington and Stella Marie. And I told them that we don't know who are the students. So if you're having a time where you have those students to sponsor, let us know. We want to be part of the process to know our students are going on a scholarship. We don't want for people to say, Firestone, they're not doing anything for the students. So if we are part of the process, we can say, look, certain numbers of students are on Firestone scholarship. Certain numbers of students just graduated from social institution being sponsored by Firestone. So we want to be part. So the next time they show us that, they're going to let us know. So even in the recruitment, we don't know whether those students are only from the lower end or students from the upper end. We don't know actually where the students are. So we in the county, we know our students, we know the schools we can go to recruit students for those scholarships. So we want to be part of the process. And they assure us that, we're going to be working along with them. China Union, I learned they also have a scholarship. China Union, we're going to talk with them too to find out the students and if they are sponsoring and who are there. If the scholarship program has been stalled, we try to make it active so that they can send even some students all of that great, like I say about the training. or the medical equipment. If they can say, we don't want, for me, I don't want cash. I don't want anyone to give me cash and put it into a county account.
So you'll be looking forward to this company to support the idea?
To support the idea. You know, if you have 200,000, you have 100,000 US dollars to sponsor students from Liberia, where you can send maybe 10 to China, and they have them trained in specific, you know, discipline that they can come back to the country and make some contribution to the development of this country. So I don't actually want, when it comes to scholarship, to say, give me the money and put it in the account. No, I want you to sit down and agree how many students are going to be sponsored in Liberia, how many students you can afford to sponsor out of Liberia.
So we can safely say that the issue of health will top your priorities?
Yes, seriously. And MARGIBI is a gateway to Liberia, so we should be counted number one in this country when it comes to, you know, issues that Liberians should be benefited from. That I said, if we have the hospital constructed, it may not be as big as JFK, but let it be a referral hospital in this country, because we're going to have people trained to operate medical equipment. We're going to have the doctors. You know, instead of flying to India, the people in India, they're not playing magic. They went to school to learn. The people in Ghana, they're not playing magic. And we got brilliant Liberian people that can even do, you know, work even better in our country. So we need to get an opportunity to learn.
So what is the target in terms of achieving the scholarship for students? How many students you wanting to have in the next 6 years to have specialized knowledge in medicine?
If we have like 10, 15 for MARGIBI.
For the next 6 years?
For the next 6 years, that would be good. Like I said, our doctors are well trained. Our medical school is one of the best in the world, I can say. I know I've been doing some research on our medical school in Liberia. So they are trained, but we don't have the equipment for them to use. So we make it look like Liberia does not have a good medical system. No. We just need people that will be trained in those areas. I went to Dr. Jala Hospital. I used to attend Dr. Jala Hospital, and I took a surgery in Dr. Jala Hospital. The anesthesia anesthesian that was there, that, you know, did my body, prepare my body for the surgery. Young girl. She went to China and she came number one. Then I got to me and said, this girl, she went through the training, she came number one. She does the whole class that she was in for that training. So we got Liberians here that are well young people. You know, we should be standing behind here. Or if I'm in a bigger system, let me be a consultant 5, 6 years from now. Let me not be in front, you know. Then what a space those who come from law school will have. So sometimes we get it older in the profession, we back up and let the young people take over, and we stand behind it and get them the right advice. You know? Yeah.
All right. Finally, what message could you like to convey to residents of MARGIBI County regarding your commitment to accountability, transparency, and driving meaningful development in the county?
What I would want for MARGIBI to do, all these beautiful thoughts that I'm having will not be implemented, will not be realized if we are not united. Because once you want to step and take, they are not looking at the benefit of the citizens, your critics, are not looking at what MARGIBI can benefit. Look at, if you try donkey does it, what you will go. But I'm giving you a position, whether you like it or not, money will go.
Sure.
So let me function the way I'm supposed to function for the benefit of the county. So I just appealing to them that let's put aside our individual differences. You can criticize me, you don't have to like me. You know, not everybody will like you, you may not like me, but I'm here now. You got no choice, I'm your superintendent. So we just need a cooperation. Let's build a relationship. And maybe you just have something about me, a guy you turn up with me, you know, interact with me, work along with me, and you'll get to know who Patricia Donkey is. Because we need to move our county forward. And I just want to use this medium with you and Jared concerning, I listen to my radio in the morning, oh, the superintendent talking, people be nominated, and the superintendent say anything. Right now, I am between the scissors. If I talk for those who have been nominated, those who think they should have been, they want to be placed on a list to be nominated will have issue. If I talk for those who say, look, that list is not the correct list, let all person come in, let all people come in, the people who are there already will have an issue. So, my people, I recuse myself.
So you are neutral, but we are getting information that you get interest.
No, that one saying on public that I recuse myself from the process.
You have no interest.
I have no interest. I recuse myself from the process. Anyone that is appointed and confirmed, I will work with you.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
All right.